Democratic competition should always take place on a level playing field, with all candidates enjoying fair access to state institutions, public resources, and the media. We are therefore concerned by reports about the substantial use of state resources and public office by the incumbent for campaigning, including instances where official government activities supported the campaign of the president and his party. This blurred the lines between the state and the candidate's campaign. As the chief observer also pointed out, this situation was compounded by the fact that the presidential campaign timetable of the ECZ placed limits on the opposition candidates but did not apply to the incumbent. And we noted the large-scale bias by the state broadcaster in favor of the ruling party and its candidates, and the very limited coverage on opposition candidates. According to our missions reports, its coverage percentage of the president was 98%, and that of all opposition candidates only 2%. This is not only inconsistent with international standards, but also with Zambian law. And on the basis of what we have heard during the past days, the exercise of the freedoms of expression, media, association, and assembly was not fully ensured. Many of our interlocutors told us that opposition parties faced intimidation, including by security forces. Candidates reportedly withdraw under pressure, and opposition rallies were hindered by violence. We particularly regret that there was also election-related loss of lives. As European Parliament election observation delegations around the world have repeatedly said, even one loss of life is one too many. In the course of our meetings, we heard that overall, up to the voting day, the ECZ managed the election preparations sufficiently well. There were, however, delays, inconsistent communication, and problems with accreditation, which also impacted the work of our mission. Several actors with whom we spoke also expressed reservations about the impartiality of the ECZ. According to our observation, greater transparency would have been welcome. The confidence in the electoral process was also not boosted by the adoption of last-minute changes to the electoral regulations, such as the adoption of the Electoral Process Act, which was passed just before Parliament's dissolution. Positively, we were informed that the voter and candidate registration processes were largely inclusive. Regrettably, female parliamentary candidates constituted just over 9% of all registered candidates, despite women making up 53% of the country's electorate. It is clear that much remains